Hello everyone, this is Shruti Saxena Das, and in today's lecture we are going to discuss deletion in circular linked list. So in case if you want to delete a particular node in a linked list, we can have two criterias. Either you can delete from the beginning or from the end. And in case you want to delete a node from the middle, then code will remain same as that of single linked list. Okay, so in case I want to delete from the beginning, so that case we are going to discuss. Now suppose there is a scenario in which we are having three nodes. Okay, there are three nodes 10, 20, 30, and the last node must be containing the address of the first node. This must be head, and I want to delete the first node. That means this particular node. Okay, so delete this particular node, head should point to its next node. Okay, and I can free this node. That's it. Okay, automatically this particular link will be modified because this is containing the address of head. Now head will be if you are modifying the value of head, automatically this will be modified. Okay, so no need to traverse till this point, no need to do all the modifications over here. Automatically it will be modified as it is containing the address of head. So I'll take return data type as void, because here we are going to return to the calling function, because there might be a case that there are no nodes to perform delete operation. So if there are no nodes, you cannot perform delete operation. So delete from beginning. So here we'll check whether nodes are existing or not. So I'll take one pointer as temp. Okay, I'll initialize it to head. So what is happening? I have taken one pointer temp. It is pointing to the same node to which head is pointing. Okay, because I have to use a free function to deallocate the memory, and inside free function I cannot use head. I cannot delete this pointer head. Okay, that's why I'm taking another pointer temp. It is pointing to the same node as that of head. So I have taken this temp. So I'll check whether head is null or not. If head is null, that means there are no nodes which are existing, and simply I can and even you can check this thing before taking this pointer also, because we are assigning it as head. If head is null, there is no need of taking temp. Okay, so before this also you can write it over here, full code of if. So if head is null, then there are simply I'll print no nodes in the list. As this is delete operation, no need to use malloc, only free function will be used. So I'll write return and I'll return. So this full code you can write it before taking temp. Okay, because I'm assigning head to this temp. If head is null, there is no need of initializing temp. Simply we can return from here. Okay, so this particular line, okay, I'll strike it and write it over here. So I checked whether head is null or not, and I'll take this temp equals to head. Okay, and after that, if else, okay, temp equals to head and head equals to head next. That means the node which is containing data value as 20, now the head will point to that particular node, and I can simply write free temp. So this will be the code for circular linked list deletion from the beginning. So what I'm doing, head will now point to head next, that means this particular node, and free temp. So this node will be deallocated. Okay, so your list after deletion will look something like this. You'll be having 20, you'll be having 30, your head must be pointing to this node, and 30 must be containing the address of head. So it will be like this after deletion from the beginning. Right, now we'll discuss if I want to delete from the end, then what will be the code. So in case I'm having, again I'll take the same example, if I'm having three nodes and I want to delete from the end, Okay, I want to delete this node. Then what all I need to do? See, if I want to delete this node, then this node should contain the address of head, right? This node should contain the address of head and this should become free. Okay, that means I need a pointer which should point to this node as well as this node, so that I can use the pointer which is pointing to this node in free function, and pointer which is pointing to this node, I need to modify the next field of this node. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll write delete at end. So I'll check if head is null, then there are no nodes to delete. Simply I'll return back to the calling function. So I'll write no nodes in list and I'll return back to the calling function. Else, if nodes are existing, then what I can do, I can take two pointers. One pointer is temp, okay, and it is pointing to head, and another pointer I'll take as p. I'm not initializing it right now. I'll take while temp next is not null, temp next not equals to head. Here null field is not there, so I'm taking while temp next is not equals to head. What I have to do, simply I have to traverse it, temp equals to temp next, and I have to take one pointer which should point to previous node of temp, so p equals to temp. Now see what I'm doing. Here you can see that I have taken one pointer temp which is equals to the head. That means it is pointing to the same node to which head is pointing. I have taken one more pointer p. I have not initialized it. Now what I'm doing, I'm checking whether temp next equals to head or not. Now temp next is not head over here. So what I'm doing, temp equals to temp next. Temp next means this node. So now temp is pointing to this node. Okay, and p equals to temp. Achha, one more thing is there, that if I'll write p equals to temp, now see, p will point to this node only. So just remember the sequence. I have to write p equals to temp first. Otherwise, this code will not run properly. So what I'm doing, temp was pointing to this node. Now p equals to temp means p is pointing to this node. And temp equals to temp next means temp is now pointing to this node. Right, again I'll check whether temp next is head or not. Now temp next is not head again, so what I'm doing, p equals to temp, so p will point to the same node to which temp is pointing, and temp equals to temp next. Now temp will point to this node. Okay, temp is not pointing here. Now temp is pointing to this node. Now again you'll check temp next is head or not. Here the condition is true, temp next is head. So in this case, your loop condition will become false and you'll come out of the loop. Okay, you'll come out of the loop. When you'll come out of the loop, you can see you have a pointer temp which is pointing to this node, and you have a pointer p which is pointing to this node. So what we have to do, p next will be equals to head and free temp. So simply this will be free and this link will be created. So after coming out of the loop, I'll write p next equals to head and free temp. Okay, so this is what we have to do for deletion at the end. So after deleting, you'll be having only two nodes, 10 and 20. This as I'm using free function for this node, automatically this will get deallocated. Okay, so these two procedures are there, deletion from the beginning and from the end. Just remember that in circular linked list, we don't have any null field in the last node. Last node contains the address of the first node. So you have to use your conditions accordingly. In case of any confusion, you can write your queries in the comment section. Thank you so much.